Hi everyone, it's Steven. Welcome to Welp. Let's talk. Airlines are just killing it this month in the customer service department. For United, almost literally killing it. United kicked off the month by jumping into headlines for kicking a passenger off a plane. The Chicago to Louisiana flight was overbooked, so passengers were initially asked to voluntarily give up their seats to help make room for some of the passengers who couldn't make it on the flight. Because someone who paid a lot of money for the small seat they're sitting in is totally going to give it up. Surprise, surprise, no one did. So they selected 4 passengers to just leave the flight. One of them was 69-year-old Chinese doctor Dao. There are some murky details about what happened right before he was brutally dragged off the plane. Some say that he initially agreed, but upon finding out that the next flight out wasn't until the next day, he refused, stating that he was a doctor and he had patients waiting for him. Some say that he even got a little bit violent, which is what escalated the entire situation. He was eventually let back on the flight, with videos showing him with a bloody nose and later reports saying that he had a concussion. United is denying accusations that Dao was chosen and treated so poorly because of his ethnicity. But we didn't hear about any of the other passengers who were asked to leave being treated like that. And I'm willing to bet they were protesting a bit as well. United was slow on social media to respond to the outrage that came out of this situation. They eventually released a few weak tweets addressing it, but they really didn't talk about how they were going to repay the man who had been treated so poorly or condemn the people who had treated him so poorly. As of now, Dow is filing a lawsuit against them. American Airlines, not to be outdone, jumped into headlines later in the month. A mother and her children were almost harmed in a dispute over whether or not she could bring her stroller onto the plane. The mother, carrying 15-month-old twins, was struck by the stroller as it was violently ripped from her by an American Airlines associate. The Facebook video shows her crying, asking for the stroller back, as the associate just gets angry back at her, making the situation even worse. Another passenger tries to intervene, but then the American Airlines associate starts yelling at him, threatening to beat him. In American Airlines' case, this whole entire situation could have probably been avoided if anger management was covered in their benefits. Or maybe they skimped out on the customer service part of training. We'll never know. American Airlines was quicker on social media to condemn the actions of the associate. They also made sure that the woman got home comfortably, bumping her up to a first-class flight. The woman is still going to be pressing charges against American Airlines. What do you think about the situation? Leave your comments down below, and please be respectful and kind about it all. This is a really sticky situation with a lot going on. As always, I'm Steven, this has been Welp, and I'll see you next time.